4 and 3 and 2 and 1. When I'm on the mic, the rodents run. Yeah, hey, what's up, everybody? I'm the Gerbil. I don't know why I'm having like little Beastie Boys flashback moment, but I'm having a really good day. Hope you are too. So I just completed Conquest, and for me, a record time, 3.5 days. And no, I did not even use all of my 100 refreshes each day. I did it strictly with the regular accumulated energy plus the 50 energy refresh, 50 crystal refreshes, and I did use a couple of the hundreds. Not all of them though. You can see I still have hundreds to go here. And no, I did not even activate the crates, the Conquest. What is that stuff? How do we say the Conquest pass? I'm not even sure if I'm going to actually at this moment. See here, if we go in and we look at the rewards, see activate pass, I haven't done it. I'm not sure if I'm going to. I mean it when I said recently I'm going to reduce my spending in the game, and proudly so I haven't spent anything in over a week. I know for some people that's like easy, but for me actually that's not so easy. Anyway, yeah, I haven't decided if I'm going to buy these, but the point of today's videos is not to boast. I want to share with you probably the single most important Conquest tip you may ever get. Because this Conquest is actually really easy. Yes, there's some shenanigans in here, like, when with a character you may only have at 3 stars, like Captain Enoch or Night Trooper in the battle, or with Shin Hati surviving, and they may be 3 stars, gear 8, but there's a lot of ways to actually keep them alive and not lose, win the battle with them defeated or not being defeated. And I'll share a couple of those teams in a second. But at the same time, every Conquest also has these kind of feats like right here, inflict critical chance down 100 times. This was actually one of the very, very last feats I achieved because I just didn't know who gave critical chance down. By the time I got all the way through Sector 5, I was only like halfway. I had like 53 or so. And I was like, well, how do I do that? Like, which characters have been doing it? So here, folks, listen up right now. This is the #1 tip I can give anybody for SWGOH and Conquest. When you are faced with this dilemma, and your roster is different than mine, it's different than Scribes, it's different than Bits, and so you don't know, you may not have the same characters available that we have, or vice versa. Here's what you do. You go over to SWGOH.gg, you go to the top, you go to look at the characters. It's going to show you every character presently in the game. And you know what? There's a lot of them. And we're going to go ahead and get rid of that advertisement down here. Bye-bye. Thank you. Okay, so, wow, look at that. As soon as I get rid of that one, another one pops up. This would be like whack-a-mole, isn't it? Thank you. Goodbye. So, how do you find the critical chance down characters? Well, it's pretty cool. Filters. Right here. Filters. Don't even search for anybody. You can search for the class that's in the game, like attacker, droid, whatever. But we're going to go to ability class. And since we need 100 with critical chance down, I'm going to click on that. And voila, the website has sorted it to show us every character with critical chance down. And our boy, advertisements. The one that really, really rocked for me was this fella right here, T3M4. Now I want to show you my T3M4 because I did this with my T3M4 and I did not remod them. I got like 40 critical chance downs in one battle. I was able, like I said, I was at 50 something when I realized I hadn't completed it. And so I needed to get more, obviously. And I did it in one battle. So here we are, T3M4. And I'm just going to search for T3. Come on, go, go, go. And there's my T3. Now mine is at gear 12 plus 1. No Zeta right here. No Zeta right here. And I don't even have mods. Like, I did not even put mods on him. So if you can achieve this with gear 12 on the hard node and get like 40, 50 a battle without even mods, like if I can do that, then I promise so can you. You just got to build the right teams. So the point is, SWGOH right here, like, there's a feat that says like gain accuracy up. Well, who has on your squad or in your roster, who has accuracy up? Right here. So, for me, I get my accuracy ups primarily from this fella, Rebel Scarif Rebel Pathfinder. But a lot of you may not have him geared up at any reasonable level, or a Mon Mothma squad. So instead, maybe you have to default to one of these others. Now, I will note, if you are willing to invest in it, and I am not, This guy, this is Padawan Obi-Wan. He has the most Conquest-friendly Omicron you can imagine. Like, if you just hate Conquest, then this might be something worth considering. Man, these advertisements are incessant, aren't they? So basically what happens is that all of your allies gain, where it is. All of your allies are going to gain, at some point, 75% offense, health, buff immunity. Oh, enemies are inflicted with buff immunity, healing immunity, accuracy down, critical chance down, critical damage down, defense down, evasion down, offense down, potency down, speed down, stagger, tenacity. Whoa. And then there's another condition where your allies gain the opposite. Actually up, critical chance up, critical damage up, defense up, evasion up, offense up, potency up, speed up, tenacity. Basically all the ups and downers. And so for every one of those feats in Conquest that have one of these gain X or inflict X status effects, Padawan just basically makes that a gimme. Now, I did not put that Omicron on. I don't need it. But if you happen to have him and you have a really shallow roster, like you're in like the 4, 5, 6 million range especially, this one may be a fantastic investment for you for the foreseeable future. All right, now a lot of these other feats are actually really, really, really achievable, right? This top one's gonna happen on its own. 15 battles with Night Sisters, whether you're running a Mother Talzin lead or you happen to have the Great Mothers. That's, 15 battles is easy. This used to be 20, and before that it was even 40. I remember when it was win 40 battles with, and then another one, win 40 battles with, and then another one. It was like, oh my gosh, this is really, really nice. This win 15 battles with unaligned force users. Folks, I cannot stress how easy that is in Conquest. And I'll show you why. Throughout each of these feats, even sectors, all of these feats pretty much revolve around a recurring theme. And many of them are related to, unfortunately, Night Sister's Great Mother and Morgan Elsbeth. Hope you have. Or Imperial Remnants, especially the newer ones, Night Trooper Captain Enoch. And all of them are, see, there's the inflict speed down. Hey, thank you, Padawan Obi-Wan, if you have it. Win without losing units, that's an easy one. But like this one right here, I got one team for the first like 10 nodes straight through and got all these feats. I did it with a Gear 12 Shinhati, and I do happen to have these two geared up. But how did I do it? The trick is there are a couple of data disks that no matter what you want. And the first one is, and I am not joking, it is Voluntary Vanguard. Do not overlook this data disk. You take Voluntary Vanguard and you put that on with any squad with somebody who, like a really solid tank with high defense. Whether it's General Kenobi or Jedi Master Luke, the enemy squads must attack that character first. It's basically auto pre-taunt, and they have to get attacked because they get marked. And then damage that the allies take, meaning you are 3-star Shin, your 3-star Great Mother, or whoever you have, Enoch, then the damage they take is reduced by 30%, giving you a chance to survive any AoEs. Of course, if you can go find yourself an enemy squad that does not have an AoE, and nobody's coming to mind right now, of course, but like if you can find yourself, not that, holy cow, a squad that has few or minimal impact AoEs, like this one, we got Burning from Jango Fett, I think it was, no, Jango Fett, we got the Rocket from Boba Fett, we got thermal detonators from Dengar, but none of those are excessively OP attacks. So you put that Voluntary Vanguard on there, you put your strongest tank in there, you put the character that needs to survive, and then you give them something like, whether it's Vet Han, Ewok Elder, Visas, anybody who can revive, and then you put an attacker in there also just for good measure, and then you can get that win pretty easy with your character surviving. Now you still gotta defeat the bad guy. So let me show you my number 2 most recommended data disk. Like if you can get this one, there it is, weak point. If you can get this one right here, especially in connection with this one right here, critical debuffs, you will destroy every enemy team rather quickly. Why? Weak point is so grossly overpowered. Like, it is crazy strong. Whenever an ally attacks, and this is for each instance of them attacking, they gain 4% offense stacking for every debuff on all characters. This includes your allies. So for every debuff on you and on your enemies, when they attack, they gain 4% offense stacking for each debuff. Now, if you think about adding that with this critical debuff, enemy units gain critical chance down, critical damage down, and offense down for 2 turns at the start of their turn. And then if you want to throw in, like, you don't have to, but like if you want to throw in, where is it? Like caustic, their enemies gain 2 damage over time and burning at the start of their turn. That's 5 debuffs per turn. So if you got 5 debuffs per enemy, there's 5 enemies, that's 25 debuffs. As soon as you attack, 25 times 4, that's 100% offense stacked. Han shoots twice, that's 200% offense gained. Han Solo, right? So do you see how this weak point with this caustic emissions just annihilates? Now, what I do, I'm gonna take off War of Attrition because I don't need that anymore. What I like to do then is I add on some Ruthless Swiftness, because when you kill that first person, then your whole team gains like 40% turn meter. And then that means the rest of your team jumps up above anybody else. Then you basically just steamroll across the entire enemy lineup. So I'll show you what this looks like. So not only does this work really well, like I said, with almost any tank, but there are certain teams that also this just decimates so fast. So like, here we go. I'm gonna show you. Remember the unaligned dark side, Ufus, whatever? Well, there are some incredibly good whole teams here. Most notably would be Inquisitors. If you have these two right here, the entire enemy lineup starts with Purge. Already, that's a lot of stacks of Purge. So as soon as anybody starts attacking, and you know who I really like to have attacking? Seven Sister, because she assists. So now we can throw in those weaker characters. Of course, now, if they're not an unaligned, you're going to lose that one. But here, let's throw in Shin. She's only at 40%. And then Marak is another one that we need to survive. Marak, he's also an Inquisitor, so this works out really, really well. But here we go, 47%, Shin Hati, 44%. But we got Voluntary Vanguard, so we got a pre-taunt. I think Reva pre-taunts anyway, but we got a pre-taunt on Reva, of course, with the Mark. So the bugs are going to have to do that. We just have to hope that there's no AoE. And in this case, I think especially against bugs, I think we're okay. And they're doing some damage there. Look at that. Look at that. Ah, okay. Now, what's going to happen is, look at these debuffs. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my gosh. Let's just count these. 4 across my team, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And I don't know if it includes all the other stacks. I also don't know. Oh, because we don't have a full team of Inquisitors. That's okay. Anyway, what's going to happen? Reva's going to go splat. And then, did you see Seven Sisters? She just attacked for 34k. But hang on, hold that thought. And there, 45k. Oh, we lost Marak. That's just unfortunate. Anyway, boom. AoE, dead. Right? So that worked really good for Shin surviving. I was aiming for a double dip on that sector. The Shin survive was the goal. Had Marak survived, we would have double dipped into the sector goal. Okay, so this is absolutely, I think, the way to go right now. Critical debuffs, weak point, Ruthless Debilitation if you can get it, and Voluntary Vanguard. Oh yeah, Ruthless Swiftness, that's it. Yeah, right there. Weak point, Ruthless Swiftness, Voluntary Vanguard. Debilitation is really nice just because they can't heal, and it's more debuffs. Inflict healing immunity and 2 stacks of armor shred. That stacks with that weak point, right? So you got even more debuffs, so you're doing even more damage, and then the Ruthless Swiftness. So I know I'm kind of bouncing all over the place, but folks, these are some really, 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 really powerful things. If you get that lineup of data discs, the whole conquest becomes really, really easy. Now let me show you one of those. Oh yeah. So here I was doing Jedi Master Luke with Night Trooper, Enoch, Shin, and Ewok Elder, and then those data discs. So here, I'll show you what that looks like. So what I'm aiming for here is obviously the Shin surviving, the Enoch, the Night Trooper, and I can't remember. Oh, wow. But anyway, I'm sure you can see that. What were the other feats? What were the other feats? Gerbil! Gerbil! Oh yeah, 10 without losing. Ewok Elder revives them all. And speed down. Speed down. Was that Jedi Master Luke? I'm pretty sure that was not Jedi Master Luke. But see here, we're going to go back now to SWGOH, and we're going to do that filter, and we're going to go look for speed down. And was it indeed Jedi Master Luke? It was not Jedi Master Luke. So the lead I was using for this one, there's a lot of characters that do speed down, isn't there? My goodness, there's so much. I might have... Yeah, I don't even remember who I led this one with. But anyway, I might have done Great Mothers. I don't remember. I really don't remember. But see, there's your Night Trooper who does speed down, and that's right over here, Night Trooper. With Enoch, you might be able to pull together a remnant squad. Scout Trooper's a remnant, right? So you can even like come in here and do a search, right? Like, where are my remnants? Like, unfortunately, I don't think you can do compound searches. Maybe you can. Let's see if we can add another filter. Like, who are your Imperial remnants? Imperial remnants. Here we are. So now we're looking for Imperial remnants, yes, with speed down, and we can see there's 3 of them, right? So if you do an Enoch lead, Death Trooper, Night Trooper, Scout Trooper, and then throw Shin Hati in there for good measure, and you got that voluntary Vanguard, then they're going to have to go for the strongest person, of course, right? So with some real strategic thinking and some filtering over here, then yeah, you can walk through so many of these. Some of them, like here's the feats I did not complete are in Sector 2. And this is going to be my like 3rd and final tip of the evening. Like this one, inflict armor shred 30 times. It's actually really, really easy to do it in one battle. Scribe just recently posted a great video of that. Yes, I am a YouTuber telling you to go watch another YouTuber. Why? Because I want you to succeed, not just get the clicks. And then this other one, Great Mother surviving. I used to be of the mindset that meant they had to lead because they are a lead. Be careful with that. They don't have to lead. They just have to be there. They just got to be there. Yeah, so they can be in any squad anywhere. What are we in, Sector 2? No, I don't want to sim that one. Which one do I want to sim? I actually need... It's crazy. Let's go sim the rest of my credits here. So yeah, folks, that's pretty much all I wanted to share with you today. Just like I really, really wanted to remind people that SWGOH.gg character filters are amazing. And then I wanted to share with you my data discs because I just walked across this. Now, if you want to stick around for a second, I want to share a new low for the SWGOH community and Redditors. Like, this just blows my mind. Look at this. And it got 287 upvotes. What is wrong with you people? So this person says, so I'm allowed to buy General Grievous shards, just not anything else that's maxed? Got it. First off, if you're buying shards of characters you already have with shard shop currency, then the game is just going to give you less shard shop currency in return. You can't stockpile those characters you already have at 7 stars. This is just idiocy, like on any level, which is why I particularly love some of the comments in here. Like where is it? The top one here. Spend shard shop currency to make shard shop currency. And the original OP is like complaining, like it's stupid that, and he's got minus 80 votes already. Yeah, and I clicked into one of those. Minus 80 for that. Like, thank you for, like, this is one of the dumbest complaints I've seen about the game. And folks, with all that's going on in the community right now, let's not just stir the pot and agitate for the sake of agitation, right? Let's step back and think about what battles do we really want to fight? Do we want to fight over this nonsense that when you have a 7-star finalizer, oh crap, I can't spend 21,000 shard shop currency to get more shards to get like, what is wrong with people? No, what we want to fight about with Capital Games is how utterly boring, unimaginative, repulsive mirror matches are with the Leviathan, right? That's something we want to fight about. Or how much we want our Galactic Challenge feats back. How much we dislike the fact that we are reminded that if you didn't buy this Conquest Pass, then yes, I did. That's the last thing I've paid for in the game. That you can't get it, right? I don't want to beat a dead horse here, but sincerely, these are battles worth fighting. This is just nonsensical crap. So to the people whining about like this kind of thing, grow up. Prioritize your fights. We cannot, you cannot, I cannot win every battle in life. You will win some, you will lose some. That's called life. And if you go picking all the stupid battles, even if you win, you risk still being and looking stupid. So pick battles that are worth fighting, pick battles that are meaningful, and give those battles your all. And hopefully if you win, you get something worthwhile out of it, because this ain't worthwhile. Anyway, folks, that's it. I'm done. I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope you had a good time. Please give me that like, give me the sub. If you've got Conquest questions, hit me up in the comments down below. I'll try to answer them. I'm really tuning out of Discord these days. I need to focus on life, family, kid, etc. And your viewership, honestly, really is appreciated. Your likes are appreciated. Your thumbs up are appreciated. It really, really is, because I'm taking the revenue from this channel, and in 2025, I'm committing to saving it all and putting it directly into my son's college fund. More about that in a future video, but whatever. For now, thank you for watching. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.